Hello there. Welcome to our CryoVR CP3 training module. In this training module, you will go through whole CP3 procedure under detailed guidance. Let us begin. Before starting, put on gloves. Touch the gloves as indicated by the red arrow. Safety first. Alright. First, turn on the CP3. On the right side of the CP3, you will see a red arrow indicating the position of the power switch. Move your hand close to the switch to touch it. You got it. The CP3 is now on. Next, turn on the air tank. You cannot operate the CP3 without air pressure. Look to your right. You will notice the red air tank sitting there. First, touch the knob. Then, press the trigger and rotate your wrist. Okay, the air is on. Now, grab the sponge. Note the sponge is already moist. You will notice the sponge is highlighted with an arrow above it. Now, insert the sponge into the humidity chamber. The silhouette shows where the sponge should be placed. Great job. The humidity chamber is ready. Now you need to grab the liquid nitrogen dewar. The dewar is located on your right-hand side. Uncap the dewar. Good job. Now add some liquid nitrogen to the workstation. The workstation is marked with red arrow. The workstation is cooling down. Cover the workstation with the plastic cover to prevent frost. Please wait until the temperature drops to -180 degrees Celsius. Now, detach the top cover of workstation in order to add ethane. Okay, now that the workstation is cold enough, add the ethane to the workstation. You will see the green ethane tank on the left. There are two knobs used to dispense the ethane. First, rotate the knob clockwise indicated by the red arrow. You should hear a hissing sound. Now pick up the ethane dispensing tip located on the left side of the tank as indicated. Put the dispensing tip into the ethane cup located in the workstation. Now, we need to operate the second knob located on the back side of the tank. Keep the dispensing tip in the ethane cup. Now turn off the second knob by rotating counterclockwise. Put the ethane dispensing tip back, and rotate the first knob counterclockwise to shut off the ethane. Now please recap the workstation. Good job. Let's start preparing the grid. Uncover the Petri dish to see the grids. Now we need to secure your grid onto the CP3 tweezers. Go ahead and pick up the tweezers move the tweezers close to the grid to pick it up. Okay, you have secured the grid onto the tweezers. Put the cover back onto the Petri dish. Now grab the tweezers. The grid has already been secured onto the tweezers. Load the tweezers and grid into the plunger as indicated by the silhouette. Okay, raise the plunger to the highest position. It should lock into place. Please remove the small cover from the workstation. Now insert workstation to the main CP3 unit. Please match the object to its silhouette. You will notice the temperature and timer UI will pop up once you insert the workstation. Now, please insert the workstation. Open the sample port. Pick up the pipette as indicated. Position the pipette over the sample tube. When the pipette tip turns blue, this indicates 3 L of sample have been picked up. Great. Now, position the pipette perpendicular to the grid. Carefully, move the pipette as close to the grid as possible to deposit the sample. Close the sample port. Twist the plunger 90 degrees so the blue button faces away from you. Good job. Now, close the safety shield. Move your hand towards safety shield. Then press the trigger and move your hand. Adjust the blotter timer. Note each gray button corresponds to 1 digit. Click the gray button to click the reset button to make sure the air pressure is set. The reset button is located in the base of the CP3 device. You should see a red arrow on top of it. Click the start button. The start button is located to the left of reset button. You should see a red arrow on top of it. Great. Now you need to open the safety shield. Rotate the safety shield as indicated. Okay, now we are going to transfer your grid to a grid box for storage. Grab the tweezers and slowly detach it from the plunger. Make sure the grid is put your grid into the light blue grid box. Now you need to prepare the freeze dewar for sample storage. Look at the silver colored dewar on the left-hand side. Pour liquid nitrogen into it. Now you need to prepare the freeze dewar for sample storage. Look at the silver colored dewar on the left-hand side. Pour liquid nitrogen into it. Now you need to tighten the grid storage box. Grab the screwdriver as indicated by the red arrow, touch the grid box to tighten it. Now pick up the grid box tweezer. Put it in the freeze dewar and wait for 5 seconds. Note that in the real world it may take about 30 seconds. Great. Now we can pick up the plastic tube which is highlighted. It's located in the storage dewar that on the ground. After picking plastic tube up, please put it in the freeze dewar to keep its temperature. Let's pick up the grid box by using the grid box tweezer. The grid box is located in the workstation. Now we can put the grid box into the plastic tube. It's almost done. Let's put the plastic tube back to storage dewar. When you are done freezing grids, turn off the air tank. Then turn off the CP3 using the side switch. Thank you for using our CryoVR CP3 training module. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.